Okay, what we have now, here's a quick video, quick guide on how to open up your Switchblade Hughes Kettner amp. For what reasons you may want to open it up is maybe to change your speaker, change your tubes, or your fuses. Okay? Alright. First step, remove the screws on the sides. On both sides, going to have these screws here. You remove them. Just a reminder, if you get the screws mixed up. You have two side screws, long screws, short screws. There's only two long screws. That's the long screw goes to the 1, 2, 3. Third one down from the top on both sides. All others are going to use these short screw. Okay? Screws on both sides, removed. Okay. Screws on top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove those, you're good to go. Covers on the handle. Screw covers, they cover the screws on the handles. You pop that off with a screwdriver. Okay? Accidents do happen. You notice here, I broke that one because I tried popping it off from the front. You don't want to do that. You want to pop it off the sides because the clips are here on the side there. So that's where you want to pop it off on the sides. Then you're good to go. Okay. Now, okay, so when you're ready to remove the inner chassis, you're going to push on here. When I say push on here, I mean pushing on this knob panel up front here. It'll help get this inner chassis out. And I'll show you why you might want to get it out. Change your tubes. If you're changing tubes, preamp tubes are easy to get out, right? Pop these up, you're good to go. Problem with this is you don't have no headroom here for the bigger tubes, right? You're gonna hit the cab coming up on that, right? So what you need to do is guide this out a little bit, tip this forward, so you can get to these tubes and change them out if you're getting changing the tubes today. Okay? So here, quite simple. What you do is screws on the handles. You want to remove them. Loosen them up first a little bit. Loosen them up first. A little bit. Loosen them up. Stand your amp up. Oh, there you go. Okay. You loosen these up. And what that's going to do is going to drop the inner chassis down. They're going to land right here on top of these pieces of wood that end up on these boards here. I forgot to tell you. You're going to have two boards. Well, actually, you got a board here that you're going to remove 4 screws. Remove that. Get that out of your way. On top here on this, you're going to have this metal grill here that covers the tubes. Same thing. Once you remove these screws off the sides, jiggle this out, you have access. Okay, I forgot to tell you that, but now you know. No big deal. Okay? Alright. So once you get these screws loosened up, the chassis is going to drop a little bit, fall on these pieces of wood here. You're good to go. Take these screws all the way out. If you can, so they don't interfere. Pull the chassis out. There's one screw. No big deal. Just come off. Everything falls back in place. There you go. 2 screws out. Okay, there we go. So, now, chassis is loose. Push forward on that front of the panel I showed you earlier. Guide that forward a little bit. Not too much now because it's all going to come out. Okay, now you lean that forward a little bit. Now you can take these tubes. Gently pull these out. You can change them out, right? You're good to go. Alright. Now, remember I mentioned earlier you got 3 fuses in here. You got problems with your amp. Check your fuses first. 1 fuse here, right? 2 inner fuses. I'll pull this out, show you what the guts look like. Careful now. Take your time. Got some weight to it. Pull it out, pull it out. Jiggle it out a little bit. Easy now, easy. Bring it down. There you go. Now, if you had to change your speaker, you got access to the speaker now. If you needed to change the fuses inside, you got access to the fuses. Let's see if I can give you a close-up of the fuses, show you what they look like, and then to put it back together is just reverse. So let's see here. Sometimes it'll focus, sometimes not. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, as you can see here, you got fuse here and one a little further back here. The plastic covers come off. Oop. So let's put this back up a little bit. There you go. Just pop these plastic covers off. You have access to the fuses. You're done. Put the fuses, plastic covers back on. One cover, other cover, and you're good to go. Okay, that's what it looks like. Replacing fuse, replacing your speaker and our tubes. That's how it's done. All right, putting it back together, just in reverse, and let's give it a shot. I have to fiddle with it, getting it back in, so have some patience. It's got some weight to it. Bring this back up. Bring it forward. It's a reminder now, these two clips here line up with the handle screws, okay? That's what pulls it up. Take your time. Jiggle back up. Pull it up, push this up. Push it forward. Still sitting on there, right? Sitting on the pieces of wood there. It's far up as you can go. Lift it up and forward. Drop your screws in there. And what you want to do is take your hand, lift this inner chassis all the way up. You see the screws come up a little bit. That means you're close enough. Tighten up the screws. It's going to catch those little clips. And you're good to go. Changing tubes, fuses, you know how to take it apart now and put it back together. Don't forget, reminder, you have to fuse 4 screws on top. You have to remove all the screws on the sides, put them all back. Switchblade 50, Hughes Kettner. I'll look forward to showing you other videos. I'm going to change out the tubes, show you different sounds on this thing with different tubes. And I'm going to change out some speakers, the speaker on this thing. I have several speakers I'm going to change out, try to do 3 different speakers. And we'll see which one sounds the best. I might have a few more, JBL EV speaker. Right now, all I have right now is the Vintage 30, 16 ohms. I have an old school Fender. I may try, see what it sounds like. Another Celestion Rivera G12. The G12? No, yeah, G12T 85. I'm going to try all 3, see which one sounds better. The best. I'll make some videos on that, show you the different sounds on that. So subscribe to my channel and I'll see you on the next video.